Hello there. My name's Ted Matthews and I'm an Associate Professor and I'm the Head of Service Design at the Oslo School of Architecture and Design, and I've been asked to pop along today and give you 2 or 3 minutes thoughts on digitalisation. And the way that I can do that is to really consider this from a service designer's perspective. Now, service design is concerned predominantly with how we design for improved experiences for customers through all the different touch points that we have with those customers. And especially in the experience economy, we have to be incredibly clear about what is the experience we're actually designing for. Do we know that? Do we have a very clear idea about what the experience is that we're designing for? And are we aware of all the different touch points that we have between us and the customer, analog and digital, and are we aware to what extent those touch points deliver that experience that we have basically decided upon? So when it comes to questions of digitalisation, then we just have to make sure that the things that we add that are digital, whether they be apps or a website or what have you, we just have to be really intentional about what the experience is being delivered through that app or through that website. And does it contribute to the overall experience that we're trying to deliver as a service provider? Now, in many, many cases, when your customers are coming to you for a tourist experience, when they arrive at the destination, say it's a hotel, of course, that's a main part of the experience, checking in, getting to the room, what the room's like, what the food's like, all that stuff. But of course, a massive part of the experience happens way before they arrive. And a main touch point where that happens is through your website. And of course, that digital touch point can set the tone for the whole experience later. So you have to make sure that that website is going to do its absolute utmost to deliver your experience through the different digital pages that you have there. So there's a massive intentionality in the design there to make sure that before they arrive you can build that anticipation, be on message, be on experience right from the very start. Then the other question I have in regards to websites is always, is it useful and is it usable? So in terms of usefulness, I mean, sometimes you go into a website, you know what it's like. It doesn't really have the information you're looking for. It's difficult, you can't find anything about the contacts, how to get there, all those kind of things. So you have to ask the question constantly, is the information I am now adding to this, is it information that's useful to the customer? Sometimes you also see websites where the information seems interesting to the service provider, but not per se for the customer. So is the information on there, is its existence in the world useful for the people who are going to visit it? Then the other question then, is it usable? Is it easy to click through? I mean, yourselves, you've used a booking system that doesn't work sometimes, and how infuriating that is that you put a piece of information and it's wrong, and then it sends you to the back again, or right to the first page again, and you lose the information. So do you know whether your website is actually usable? Is it intuitive? Does it make sense? How many clicks do you have from the home page through to, say, a booking page or a contacts page or a directions page? Is it easy to navigate? So is it useful? Does it need to be there? Will it contribute something? And is it usable? Is it actually easy to use? And then the most important of all those things is finally, what does it contribute to the overall experience of your service? And are you aware of what experience you're trying to deliver? If your website doesn't contribute to the experience, then you're doing something wrong. When you go in there, it should feel like, okay, this is an exciting part of the overall. So just make sure that's clear in your mind. So in summary, before I leave you, think about this. Is it useful? Is it usable? And are you clear about what it contributes to the overall service experience? And you should be clear about what experience you're trying to deliver overall. So I'll leave you there. in what is essentially a very sunny day out here in Uppågård in Viken forresten. And good luck with the rest of your workshop, and I hope some of these thoughts were useful. Bye bye.